Hi guys, welcome back to my table talk. Today I'm going to cover estate planning 101. What is an estate plan? So an estate plan is a plan that covers a lot of different contingencies beyond just who gets what of your assets or your property. Okay, who gets what is definitely an important question, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. Estate planning covers incapacity, covers disability. It really can cover whatever it is that you need in your life to make sure that your loved ones are well taken care of. Who is making sure that your bills are paid and your assets are being managed if you can't do that? If you are in a coma or if you pass away? Who's making medical decisions for you? Who can talk to your doctors just to find out how you are doing? With the new HIPAA laws, your family members can't do that. Your estate plan would take effect and would nominate those individuals for you and provide that documentation for your loved ones. Your estate plan also covers guardianships. If you are parents of a minor child, you want to make sure that you've got short-term guardians named for emergency situations. I once represented a husband and wife couple that were down in Arizona, had a car accident, husband was killed, wife was in a coma. Nobody nominated to take care of their 3 children back home. So your estate planning documents would cover that situation. But they would also cover long-term guardians as well. So if something happened to you, these documents would designate the individuals that care for your children, but they also would designate the individuals that are going to financially, manage the finances to make sure that your children are well taken care of. An estate plan really covers all of these scenarios. Now, you might use a will to cover these issues. You might use a trust. Check out our videos on what is a will and what is a trust to learn more about those. But the important thing to note is that an estate plan is a comprehensive plan. It covers a lot of different pieces, a lot of different scenarios, from incapacity and disability to passing away to what happens long after you're gone. If you've got a child who needs assets, someone else can be put in place to be in charge of those assets until your child is mature enough to handle the funds. Now, what does that look like? How does that happen? Well, you get to determine that by your estate plan. You get to design what that looks like and how that all happens. There is also another really important part of estate planning, which is the legacy component of estate planning. And really that cannot be underestimated. So your family is going to remember you by the videos you leave behind, by the letters you write, not by the bland legal documents. Now, don't get me wrong, the bland legal documents are crucially important to make sure that everything works and your plan works. But that's not what your family and your loved ones are really going to care about at the end of the day. I can tell you, I was a young teenager when my great-grandfather passed away. He was a lieutenant colonel. He had the deepest voice, I think one of the deepest voices I've ever heard besides, celebrities. And I just miss his voice incredibly. I was once on an airplane, the guy sitting behind me sounded just like him. And when I got off the plane, I told my mom, I just wanted to listen to him. I wanted to just ask him to talk endlessly. And so that's what we do for our clients, is we make sure that videos and audio recordings and photographs and stories are all compiled for their loved ones. So the legacy component is completely secured, and in our opinion is just as important as the legal documents themselves. So that's an estate plan. It really has no limits. It's can cover any scenario you need to suit your family's needs and make sure that your loved ones are protected. Thanks, guys.